So, Diego.
I feel like every interview starts like that.
So, Diego.
So
No, I was just saying, I think it would be really fun for people who may not know you, but they've created some sort of perception, like we all do, from an online, just an image or just watching you play, but they might not know you as a person. And it'd be fun to ask you some questions. I've had the privilege of being with you a lot, my kids.
yeah,
I'm coach's wife, so
yeah.
But I just thought it'd be fun to let people in on the inside of what it's like for you to be a pro volleyball player, especially as a Christian.
Yeah.
So we compiled some just, questions that come up a lot for you. So you can answer the ones you like.
Okay, where you just start with which one's most interesting to you?
Yeah, so I think I would start with, what has been the biggest surprise that you had just playing on the tour, becoming one of the best players?
A surprise. Wow. I know there's a lot of surprises. I think beach volleyball, like more than other sports, it's kind of like there's so many secrets in it. I feel like nobody really knows how the points work. Nobody knows, how do you even become a beach volleyball player? And there's just like a lot that's unknown in beach volleyball. And even guys who have been playing, like a lot of us are still in the dark on a lot of things. And I think that was the biggest surprise, and still surprise is how much like we're all just trying to figure it out. Like even some of the best players are, I mean, maybe they've been in it longer, so they know how to navigate it. But I mean, we're just kind of at the will of AVP and whatever they decide to do, and however they decide to change the point structures. And you can't really prepare for any of that. And I've learned that, especially now. All I can do really is try to play as best as I can.
Good. Yeah, it's like its own language, but you're at the mercy of new rules. Oh, now we're adding this rule now.
Yeah. And it's kind of like starting a business, beach volleyball. I think it's more like starting a business than almost any other sport, because you're like investing so much of your own money into tournaments for the first few years, and most people aren't profitable after their first years.
Right, and if you're watching, you would think, oh, hey, this guy's loaded. He's just out there, like, he just plays whatever he wants, for fun.
Yeah.
Totally not.
Like nobody knows, okay, how do these players actually get to all these tournaments? Like, do they have another job? Like, do they have sponsors? Like, how does that work? Like, how do you even start? I think most players don't ever start because they don't have the money to fly out, and you have to fly out to every tournament. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I did.
Yeah, it's good. What do you look forward to most about the game itself?
Like before a tournament?
Yeah.
Leading up to a tournament?
What makes you fired up?
Not much these days.
No!
Not much anymore.
I shouldn't ask you at the end of the season, but...
Well, it's funny because I'll go to tournaments, and even tournaments like this or whatever, and it's the same questions every time. Oh, like, how was the game? Oh, well, we won one, lost one, blah, blah. Oh, we should have won that one. Oh, blah. And it's like, do the same thing over and over again. So it makes sense why guys like Phil or like these guys who have been playing longer just seem like they don't really care that much. Right. It's like, it doesn't mean they don't care, but they've just seen the same thing so many times.
That's interesting.
So like, I'm kind of getting to that point. I've been playing since I was born practically. So not much really excites me. Like a tournament like Seaside might excite me a little bit more because it's just different. It's more, the atmosphere is better than most tournaments. But other than that, not really much. It gets me. Well, if I'm playing against a good player.
Yeah.
Like if I know I'm going to play against a Phil or somebody I haven't played against, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of excited for this.
Yeah, and that kind of leads into, as a Christian, because we are going through the motions of life a lot, I know what gets you fired up.
Yeah.
And that is seeing people who are starting to think deeply maybe about their faith or that the Lord, like that you've made some sort of change to point them more towards Christ. I mean, this is all just a tool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I think those are the most exciting memories, right? Like when people come to the Lord. Yeah, when you see people just hungry and like just receiving the word, like you had some incredible experiences this year. But then there's also like that also comes with, it's really tough because some people will come to the Lord at least seemingly, and then they'll like won't grow that much. But then some people do, and it's like I think that's like more emotionally draining than the game.
Yeah, that seed falling on different soil, not knowing. I think one of the hardest things I've seen you do personally, just watching at a closer distance, but at a distance, is go from like a really hard loss to leading a Bible study that night, or trying to pour into someone that just beat the snot out of you.
Yeah.
Just like still able to keep the main thing, minister to people in their, a lot of times these people are really hurting. They have some crazy things going on in their personal life, and I've seen you just really keep the Lord first in your game. It's really encouraging, and not everybody knows that stuff that I get to watch
Yeah.
as the coach's wife, kind of off to the side, like.
Yeah. Nights and those are that's hard for sure. Losing and then like having to bring people in for the word, which I love is to do both things. But after a loss, it's like I almost never want to do it. Pretty much never after a loss, which for some reason it always seems like it's after a loss.
But you don't show it. I mean, you seem like you kind of. Well, that's one of the questions. Is what is your mindset after a big loss? How do you take us through how you process like?
Well, I'm a very like action oriented guy. I'm like, okay, well, what do we need to do better, and how can I do it better? Right? I think initially my pride is hurt, like, oh, I'm embarrassed and that was terrible. I played bad or whatever. But pretty, like, really quickly is, okay, how can I get better at that? Like, what do I need to work on? And that's usually what's going through my mind. Yeah, like, what's this next week's practice going to look like? But the really bad losses, and this might be surprising, but not to you. I'm usually like, thank you, Lord, for that loss. And even I don't know why I always remembered this. When I was at Masters and I sprained my ankle like pretty bad one of the days. And it's a very similar feeling. Like it's pain, but they're both painful. I remember laying down in the training room and just being like, thank you, Lord. And I was in so much pain. I'm like, well, why praise the Lord in that moment? It's like, I don't know, just your spirit like just knows, like, even though it wasn't good, like it's good, and the Lord disciplines and reproves and disciplines and grows his children.
It's very different than what I think most people would be cursing and super bummed. Oh, my season's gone, but we know God's working out something. Okay, Lord, your plan, your will. But that's
and that's like what we've been praying for this partner for the past few years, and we want them to be good at volleyball, but we want them to be steadfast. Like that's what we want is sure, you could say committed to the game, but really like trusting in the Lord to when, let's say we lose like 5 tournaments in a row and we lose all of our points for whatever reason, like are they gonna stick to it? Do they believe they're called to the mission no matter what? Are they gonna be like the prophets we see in the Old Testament that preach and nobody repents and like, but they know they're called to do it, and
no matter the result.
yeah.
And sometimes we don't know the fruit. Like it could happen later, years later.
Yeah.
We may never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're not. That's not the point. Yes.
And Michael's shared that people have called it 15 years later, and I've ran into people just at getting lunch, somebody like, hey, like, do you remember me? Like, you changed my life. I'm like, what? Like, I don't even remember that. Yeah.
Do you get nervous in the play? What makes
I don't get nervous anymore. No, I don't think I get nervous. I think I get excited.
that's
Yeah, yeah. Like when I do get excited, yeah. But yeah, I know. I remember when I played my first match in front of like hundreds, maybe thousands of people in high school. Being so nervous, like peeking through the locker room and just seeing tons of people being so nervous. But then once you start playing, you forget about it. And I mean, I've had enough of those.
That's hard for someone like me too, and I'm sure people listening, like seeing you at the Laguna Open last weekend, 2 weekends ago. I would rather live on a deserted island than to get out there on that main court and play that game in front of all those people. So, yeah, that's hard to imagine. But I guess over time, you can train yourself to.
Yeah, I mean, you just like when you get a new Ferrari, a new nice car. It's nice at first, or maybe it's exciting at first, or you get nervous at first. It's just the same thing. Like you just get used to it.
So that leads into what does it feel like to just be able to step out there with confidence and consistently be able to do the thing you want to do? You try a cut shot, it's super crispy, and it lands in the corner. It's amazing. Yeah. How does that feel to just be able to deliver? Oh, so gratifying.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know. I've never watched.
It's
I've never.
very fun to live vicariously. Yeah. That's what everybody watching wants that. That's why they're watching. They're like, what does that feel like to jump that high over the net? Over and over.
I feel like most of my answers are gonna like let a ton of people down. Like, well, what I was gonna say is, imagine a blind person asking somebody you could see, what is it like to see? And they're like, I just see. Like it's nice sometimes. Like, I just don't know.
Come on, the ocean is beautiful.
It is.
So what does it feel like to jump that high?
But you don't know until you lose it.
Okay.
A lot of the time, you don't know until you lose.
So when you have had an injury or you have been sitting and watching someone that's far along.
I don't like watching people play.
Yeah.
I don't like watching because I just want to do it.
So maybe that's the line. It's like, yeah.
I don't know.
There's two kinds of people. The person that's like, I am going to do it. And the person that's like, wow. Maybe you just don't understand.
I want to do that, and I'm going to figure out how to do it if I want to do it. That's I don't know. That's I kind of think about everything. That's like, why not? Like I want to make music, and I'm making music now. But
that was one thing I asked you in the time at the beach. Like, what would you want to do if you could do anything other than what you're doing right now?
I think I said make movies.
And I was blown away because I know you're good at all that media stuff, but I guess looking in, it's like it just looks like it would be so fun to be you. So I just can't imagine like wanting to go sit in a chair and make a movie when you.
Well, no, but making movies is like you're interacting with tons of people. It's like a very complex thing. You're, like, let's say a director is in charge of the director of audio, the director of lights.
You want to direct movie?
I haven't figured out exactly, but I think I'm really interested in like the same thing that's appealing to like with music and movies is it like kind of takes you through this journey, this like kind of emotional journey to where it takes you to like this fantasy land, and I think it's fun. And I've watched some movies that I know are just so incredible, and I would love to be doing.
Maybe you could make a movie about yourself.
Well, I've been writing some stuff about a movie about my life, like coming to the Lord before I was with the Lord, and yeah. But
if you're watching this and you want to make a movie about Diego, that's really that's.
And I think I'll do it Monday, but movies are expensive. Like making movies is so expensive. So
we know the what.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna happen, but.
And what an amazing outreach. Tool to for young guys and girls that are, I mean, they're already watching you, looking up to you now. So that would be maybe.
So I think of volleyball, and if you want to know like this, I think of volleyball as like a stepping stone to like other things that I want to do, and I mean all of it is centered around the Lord. And I think I'll be playing volleyball for like maybe 10 more years, but it's a one step, many things.
Yeah, you're very talented, Christians. Lots of stuff in there.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Yeah, and that's interesting too because, like I said, people can create this image of you, but they don't know you have a real creative side. And in sports, it's very creative. You know, it's like chess. You can put your little spin on it and make it your own.
Yeah.
And I think there's people who are not creative who play sports. Maybe it becomes very robotic for them, but I've seen that come out, you know, in your game too.
Like the creativity and the I think volleyball is like the dance. I've probably said that before. It's a beautiful sport. It's an elegant sport. Yes. And really you just have like you said, chess. You have a bunch of different tools that you're trying to figure out how to play in the best way. And there is a very systematic way to play, but then if you want to be great, I think if you want to be great at anything, you have to be creative. You have to do something outside of the box. And we see Sweden. I don't know if you watch Sweden at all. They're doing the jump sets and all that stuff. It's like that's a very creative thing that I'd like to explore and maybe see how we could tweak that.
Yeah. Okay, last thing. No, two more things. Okay, what is your favorite play in the game? Or when you do it, you're like, oh, that felt so good. Like, I love that play.
I mean, hitting it hard. Like, hitting it as hard as I can.
Any spot in particular? Straight down, just back corner?
Right at their face.
Oh, in their face.
No.
Oh, and you hit someone in the face. That feels really good.
No. I had one against Sean that I hit him off his chest, which I thought was cool. Hitting it hard feels good. Digging usually hurts and is uncomfortable.
Okay.
I know.
Still stings sometimes?
Oh yeah, or like when you dive and then you like get all sandy, they say get up and it's like a very uncomfortable thing. You know, it's not like when you're in a serve receive and you pass the ball, it's like a very like fluid like pass. You take your step over and you come in, like this bam, like you get it super hard. But when you dig, you're having to like work so hard to get up and you're usually off balance. That's not as fun.
But then if you put it away.
If you put it away, I mean that's
Face.
the points that are important are defensive points, the real points, what we call it, which are the ones that aren't as fun. It's funny how that is. Most things in life, the important things are the ones that aren't as fun. A lot of the things.
This is not about me, but my favorite play to watch is the block and then the falling off and then hitting it off the block. It's always been
like you're blocking, landing, and then getting it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not blocking. I'm watching you block. Someone block and hit it while you're falling backwards or down.
Yeah.
Switch directions and then I just get that.
I actually like that one a lot. There was one against Paul Lotman and Billy Allen that like I think I turned and went really far back, but I hit the net. I don't know if you remember that one.
I don't remember you hitting the net. Like
I barely hit the net with my knee or something. Yeah.
Okay, last thing. What is the most important thing about playing for you personally? Most important. Right now, today, in the third season, 2025.
The most important thing about playing, like about the game.
About you, like what motivates you? Why is it important that
To play.
Yeah, to keep showing up, keep training, keep smiling, keep laughing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm playing because I believe the Lord wants me to play and like use the gifts that He's given me. Like we see the parable of the talents of like when the Lord gives you something, you should use it to multiply. And when I believe multiply in the kingdom, you know. So while I might want to be making movies or making music or just sitting at home and reading by myself, it's like I do like playing, but I don't always want to do that, but I do it for that reason.
Yeah, that's great to hear because, again, someone might think all you think about is volleyball. Yeah. I mean, I would have thought that
Yeah.
until I've seen like just the whole journey that at the day to day, the ins and outs, the ups and downs, knowing that you're so much more than volleyball. So that's why I'm here running just to let people in on who you are and
Yeah.
just hear some of your heart, your stories. And yeah,
I appreciate it.
yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, it was good. We should do it again.
Right here.
It was a great spot.